Hi, in the previous lecture we created the system. We talked about the main parameters that we check before creating a system. In this lecture we will learn how to export the HAP report in SI units and in English units. But before creating a report, I want to increase the factor of safety in the retails. Why? We didn't take into our consideration the partitions at all. Let's say that one of the retail closed their shop for a long time, so the temperature will not be same in two adjacent shops or in two adjacent retails. So by assuming worst case scenario, I will increase the factor of safety to be 20% in retails. So go to sizing data and increase it to 20%. And I want to tell you one more thing. Here we have hydraulic sizing, the chilled water delta T and hot water delta T. We talked about them in the previous lecture. Having these two values does not mean that we will use chiller or boiler. These are the values if you will use chiller. But if you want use chiller, then these two values won't affect anything. I mean, if we will use DX direct expansion systems, then these two values are meaningless. To create the report, first you have to select the system. Then from here click on View Design Report. From this window you can check what you want to see in the report. For now, make sure to check the boxes as mine so all of us get same report. Then click on Preview. First of all, we have the system name. We have the number of zones. And here we have the area of the zone. You can notice that the zone area is same as G01 retail 01 room area, as we added only one room in zone 1, and you can read the project location. Then we can read some of the settings that we set in previous lectures. Next, the important information. First important information is the total coil load. For room G-01 retail 01, the total load is 3.9 kilowatt. The second important information is the sensible load, which is 3.3 kilowatt. We talked about sensible and latent loads in previous lectures. Then we need the supply airflow 217 liter per second. We have two values. We take the actual, not the standard. The standard is the airflow at sea level. The project is not on sea level, so always take the actual airflow. And finally, we need the fresh air flow, which is 38 liter per second. Here we have maximum load occurs at July when the dry bulb is equal to 33.6 Celsius and wet bulb equals to 19.6 Celsius. The entering dry bulb and wet bulb is 25.7 and 17.5 Celsius respectively. The entering means the air will enter to the coil at these values, and the air will exit at 12.6 Celsius and 11.8 Celsius for dry bulb and wet bulb respectively. Even though we set the temperature, if you remember, we set the temperature to be 12 Celsius in the central cooling, if you remember, but the temperature increased from 0.5 to 1 Celsius because of the fan motor. Then we have the dew point temperature 11.1, the temperature when condensation begins. ADB is short of apparatus dew point. Then we have the relative humidity 49%, which is very good for the retail. The acceptable and recommended relative humidity range is between 45% to 55% for most applications, so we are in the range. Here we have the detailed summary of the project loads. the heat gain from windows, people, etc. For the ventilation loads, we have negative value for latent. That means the entered air is drier than the indoor room, so it will absorb 74 watt as latent from room. Here we have different summaries. I want you to scroll down to psychrometric chart to read it together. Point number 1 is the outdoor temperature at maximum load for for G01 retail 01 room. Point 1 is the temperature of the 38 liter per second fresh air that we will enter to the space. The air at point 1 will mix with room temperature to form point 2, the mixed air. Point 2 will move over cooling coil at point 3. Point 3 will increase to point 4 because of the fan motor heat. Then to 5 because of the duct heat gain, as we added 5% for the duct heat gain, if you remember. Then to 6 to the room temperature. I will neglect number 7 as we won't add return duct in the room. So that's it for G01 retail 01. Now let's say you want to see the values in British units, ton refrigeration for the loads or BTU per hour, and CFM for the flow. All what you have to do is to go to the view preferences and change the units to British. And click on view. To convert from kilowatt to ton refrigeration, you have to divide the kilowatt over 3.5 to convert to ton. As you can see here, we have around 1 ton refrigeration. And here we have the unit BTU per hour. BTU is short of British thermal unit. And here we have the letter M. Letter M over here means 1000. So the value becomes 13,300 BTU per hour. CFM is unit of flow and it's short of cubic feet per minute. Another important unit that we will study in this course is the pressure unit. The SI pressure unit is Pascal and the British unit is inch water gauge. We will discuss them later. Now I will change the units to SI and I will view the report again. And if you want to export it as PDF from here, from print, save it as PDF. I will save it in the course folder. So go to the course folder, create a new folder, name it 06 outputs. Open the folder, create another folder inside of it, name it 00-HAP Report. The name of the PDF will be the same as the room name, G-01 Retail 01. So this is the first HAP report. Now I will go to the course folder, to the outputs folder. I will go to the HVAC report folder, and as you can see, this is the HAP report in PDF format. You can share it with the reviewer, with the design reviewer, or the your supervisor. As you can see, same report that we saw in HAP. Now I want you to go to this lecture resources and I want you to download this Excel sheet and open it. As you can see in this Excel sheet, we have all the project rooms, numbers and names. We created the system for retail 01. I want you to follow the same steps to create system for retail 02, 03, 04 for all ground floor rooms, and then we will copy the values from the ground floor to the first floor rooms. We will do this step together, but for now please complete the ground floor rooms and the restaurant room. I will do mine and I will show you the final results. Then we are going to fill the values in the HAP. As you can see, all these columns under the HAP data, we will fill them from HAP data, and in the next section we will fill these columns under this title, selected units at ambient 37 Celsius. Let's fill retail 01 together. I will open the report again, or from HAP you can check the values. Zoom in. As you can see, the total coil load 3.9 and here sensible coil load 3.3. So here 3.9 and here 3.3. The supply flow, what is the supply flow? As you can see, 217 and the fresh flow 38. So here 217 and here we have 38. Double check. As you can see here we have the units, everything is okay. Now I will save this Excel sheet. Again, your task is to find the total coil load for all these rooms. I will highlight them like this. I want you to find the load for these rooms for now, and for these rooms we are going to copy the load from the ground floor rooms. As you can see, I have finished the loads for the ground floor rooms and the restaurant. If I go to HAP, as you can see, I created a system for each room from G01 to G010 and the restaurant. I want to tell you two notes with regards to the restaurant. First, if you go to the sizing data here, the restaurant safety factor is 10%. Why? Because we entered all the partitions. Another important note, if you go to the spaces, if you click on restaurant and go to the walls, windows and doors, as you can see here we have none value for window 2, but here we have curtain a wall, so I will add one over here and here I will remove one window that won't affect the load, and from here I will choose the curtain window and I will click on OK. Curtain window, click on OK. As you can see, now we have the curtain window over here. Don't keep zeros in first wall, so HAP will take window 1 and window 2. Now go back to systems. As you can see, I have finished all these rooms and I created report for each room. If you go to the folder which we created, as you can see, I have created the loads for all rooms. You can find the values, you can compare your values with mine. As you can see, we have the total coil load, sensible load, supply air, fresh air, and here we have the values for the restaurant. Now I will select these values, I will copy and I will paste them here. If you remember, I assumed that the first floor loads are the same as the ground floor to save the time, and now I will save the file. Before closing this lecture, I want to tell you about very important note. If you want to send your HAP file to your supervisor or to your team member or to your design reviewer, how to send this file from project. Don't use save as, this file won't open on their machine, so use archive project to file. Then I will go to the HVAC course folder, I will go to outputs, to the HAP file, and I will save it. And how to open the archived file from project, click on retrieve project from, go to the course folder, outputs, as you can see we have it over here, open and click on retrieve. That's it. So that's it for loads calculations by HAP. I haven't finished with HAP yet. I have more to tell you about HAP, but after discussing and explaining the HVAC equipment. Thank you very much and see you in the next section, DX Systems section.